Hello everybody, welcome to today's webinar. In today's webinar, we will go through the update content for the face scanner software V120X. The update content for V120X software is mainly divided into these four parts. DICOM data integration. Now we support import DICOM data to our new face scan software. And Ortho Simulation 3.0. It is a similar update with the intraoral scan software. So we have a new Ortho Simulation module and some new scanning features and the enhanced software user experience update as well. We will go through them one by one in detail in the following slides. The first update content I would like to introduce is the DICOM data integration. With the new software, user can import DICOM data and align it with intraoral and face scan data, creating a virtual patient with a comprehensive information. This virtual patient can assist dentists in diagnosis and enhancing the communication between dentists and patients. And the aligned data can be compatible with the design software. So there is no need to manually align the DICOM data in the design software. As you can see from this slide, the video shows the auto alignment of the intraoral and face scan data first. So there is no need for us to choose different points to do the manual alignment. We can just use auto alignment for the face and intraoral data. But if we want to do the DICOM alignment, we need to click the DICOM alignment icon on the workflow bar, as you can see from this slide. And then after entering this function, we can adjust the threshold for the DICOM data. And then we need to do a manual alignment. So there is no auto alignment for the DICOM data with the intraoral data, but we can switch like upper jaw or lower jaw for the alignment. For the 3 points we choose, we recommend using the point on the incisor area and the 2 other points on each side molar. So after we choose these 3 points, we can use the manual alignment to align the intraoral data with the DICOM data. So that's how it's done for the DICOM alignment. And you can check the color map for the alignment quality, and we can view the aligned data, 3 sets of data, the face scan data, the intraoral data, and the DICOM data altogether. And all these aligned data can be imported to ExoCAD without the need to do that extra alignment in ExoCAD. This comprehensive information equips dentists with precise diagnostic tools and facilitates the communication. This virtual patient feature improves the accuracy in the design process for technicians as well. So it can increase the successful rate to reduce the need for the patient to come back to the clinic for a rescan data in case there is any failure caused by the data we used to do the alignment for the designing. This slide shows how to import the intraoral data, facial data, and the DICOM data into ExoCAD. The aligned intraoral, facial, and DICOM data can be directly imported into ExoCAD software. It can eliminate the need for the manual alignment, and it can also streamline the process. It reduces the need for the patient to come back to the clinic for a rescan if all 3 sets of data cannot be matched in the design process. As you can see from the ExoCAD interface, we can view all 3 sets of data, the intraoral data, the face data, as well as the DICOM data, and you can adjust the thresholds for the DICOM data in ExoCAD as well. So that's for the design purpose, and you have a virtual patient with comprehensive information that you can do the following design. As for this DICOM data integration function, we will authorize the DICOM data integration function to all face scanners before we roll out the version 1.2.04 face scan software. So if you are using the version 1.2.03, the beta version FaceScan software, you may need to contact our after-sales support with the serial number of your face scanner so that we can add the DICOM data integration function to your device first. So that's the end of part 1, DICOM data integration. Now we will enter part 2, Ortho Simulation 3.0. We will not only give you an introduction about the new updated features, but also the Ortho Simulation as a whole as well. Here is an overall introduction about this Ortho Simulation 3.0. The Ortho Simulation feature is a visual tool that can help with the patient consultation by generating orthodontic treatment simulations and reports using the patient intraoral scan data and the face scan data. About this new module, this Ortho Simulation 3.0, compared to the old version, we improved the simulation results. In the old version, we can only view the changes made by the software in our intraoral scan data. But now, besides the changes in intraoral scan data, we can also see the facial changes simulation along with the intraoral scan data as well. So we also optimize the user interaction. There will be a lot of pop-ups for the beginners to guide the new users to use this new model. And there is an efficient preview stage. We can improve the program comparison and consultation efficiency, and it is easier for the user to do the program management and revision as well. There is also an enhanced menu setup for this new Ortho Simulation 3.0. And for the report, we simplify the report generation process. And if the user made any adjustments to the already existing data, they can just update the report and the software will generate a new report. We have a QR code for the report. The user can view the QR code through their phone and they can see all the simulation data. It is similar to our oral health report. As we just mentioned, the old version, the Ortho Simulation, can only simulate the changes happens in our intraoral scan data. But now, in the Ortho Simulation 3.0, we can simulate not only the changes of our intraoral scan data, but also the face data. So simulating the facial transformations can create a more lifelike experience and more lifelike simulation for the dentist and the patient, and it can give us a realistic and vivid impression of how the orthodontic treatment process goes. And then it can enhancing the communication between dentists and patients. So you can see the changes not only happens in our intraoral scan data, but also the face data. Compared to the old version, Ortho Simulation 3.0 also add a workflow bar and navigation buttons to facilitate user switching between different steps. It improves the efficiency. If the user want to jump from one step to another step to make an adjustment, they can just use this workflow bar to switch to any step they want in the workflow bar. And we also add a lot of pop-ups to assist our new users in using this Ortho Simulation 3.0, so they can just quickly get started using this Ortho Simulation 3.0. And as you can see from this slide, we provide the videos for beginners guide and the select and switching at that step on the workflow bar, and you can also switch between facial and our intraoral scan data. Sometimes we need to hide the facial data when we are doing the comparison. We can just switch using the button on the right side of the interface. For the Ortho Simulation 3.0, we now provide 3 different arch types for the intraoral scan data. Arch types are determined by the underlying bone and musculature. The arch types tend to vary from person to person. According to the patient-specific situation, we offer 3 arch types. So we can use different arch types for a better simulation results. Compared to the old version, we only provide 1 single arch type. So the simulation result might not that accurate for some patients. So we now provide 3 most common archetypes so that we can select from these 3 types to do a better simulation. In terms of boosting the communication between dentists and patients, using this Ortho Simulation 3.0, dentists can communicate with patients using different orthodontic treatment simulation projects during the preview stage, and it can increase the patient treatment acceptance. The new software can simultaneously create and display up to 3 projects besides the original data, allowing for comparison with the original data of all these 3 projects. So it can increase the efficiency of application, and the doctor can jump from different projects as well, and they can hide the facial data, only see the orthodontic data for the intraoral scan data, and they can add the data to the intraoral scan data as well. The Ortho Simulation 3.0, compared to the old version, there will be an easy access to generate a report and the QR code that you can share with the patients. As you can see from this slide, after you click at the button on the upper right side of the interface, the software will generate a report that contains all the Ortho Simulation data that you already seen on this module. And click report allows you to view and generate reports. If you made any adjustment to the already existing program or projects, then you can click re-upload and generate a new report with the information that you adjust. And if the patient using this QR phone to scan the QR code, they can take home of the Ortho Simulation plan on their phone. And as you can see, for different projects, we provide different QR codes. Okay, now let's start with the version 120X software. The new scanning features. We will introduce some features updated for the scanning specifically. The first updated feature for the scanning in our new software is the beard scan function, and you can turn on this function during the scanning process, and you can see this beard scan function listed at the right side of the toolbox during scanning, and you can turn on this function to scan beard cases. With this beard scan function on, we can provide high accuracy scan data for beard cases, delivering realistic presentation across diverse ethnic backgrounds. It can broaden the range of the applications for our Metismile. The second updated feature is the high detail eye scanning. In the high detail eye scanning mode, more details of the eye area will be captured and maintained, and help the dentists in more accurate diagnosis and design. As you can see, we listed the comparison between the high detail eye scanning turned on and when this function is turned off. So here is the difference. And how to activate function. You can turn on the scan setting and you can click activate high detail eye scanning in this setting, and then all the scanned data will keep the high detail information in the eye area. The third updated scanning feature is data indicator. If you are a user of our intraoral scan software, then you will notice there is a similar function called data indicator in our intraoral scan software as well. During the scan process, all the data you scanned will be captured by the camera and showed on our interface. And for those data, or for those areas that is not complete in data volume, it will show in gray area. So you can add data or add scanning to these gray areas if you want all data you need for following design. And compared to this function turned off, you can check the video on the right side of this slide. If this function is turned off, then all the data will not show gray areas. there is only data captured by the camera, though you will not know whether the data is complete or not. And this efficiently access data efficiency in real time during the scanning with a smart indicator. And it can provide valuable insights for the dentists in which the data quality is complete or not. And you can identify the areas with excellent data volume or those areas that you need add further scanning to. We also give the freedom to the user to choose whether they want to turn on or turn off the beauty mode. The new software features a beauty mode that brightens the skin tone to conceal facial imperfections, creating a more visually pleasing scan data for the patient. And this function can be turned off in the setting page as well, and you can check the difference with this function turned on and turned off at the right side. And for the turn on and turn off this function, you can check the video on the right side. You can enter the scan setting, and there is an active beauty function button. You can turn on and turn off the beauty mode through this scan setting. And now we enter the final part of today's update features in our V120X software, which is enhanced software user experience. Now we add an auto brightness adjustment function during our scanning process. If you create a new order and you enter the scan process, when the camera detects the human face, the software will automatically do a brightness adjustment. Compared to the old version, we need to do the auto brightness adjustment manually. Now, when the camera detects the human face, then the software will start the brightness adjustment automatically. So there's no need for us to do a manual brightness adjustment every time. Now, the new software also provides a flexible alignment for the data between the intraoral scan data and the face scan data. Compared to the old version, in the old version, we can only align these two sets of data using our operational data. But now, the new software empowers users with flexible alignment between intraoral data and face scan data. You can easily select data from upper jaw or lower jaw or even pre-op scans, regardless of patient's dental condition. It is particularly useful for the patient who with partial teeth, as you can see from these two different videos. And you can select different data for the alignment. As we just mentioned, the new software can use the pre-op data for the alignment. So there is a way for the new software to import pre-op intraoral scan data. You can select to import an in-project file that can allow simultaneous import of a corresponding pre-op data, and it is useful for facial data alignment. As you can see from the following video, then if you choose an in-project data, then you can see the software will automatically detect the pre-op data you scanned from the intraoral scans. So it is useful for the alignment. If you want to use the pre-op data for alignment, you want to check the pre-op data aligned with the face data. The new software also supports lip line extraction for multiple faces. As you can see from the video listed down below, then if you scan multiple faces, and you can select the smile face or customized face for lip line extraction. Not only the smile face for this new software, and as you can see the video, select the smile face first and do a lip line extraction. After the auto recognition of the lip line, you can do some manual adjustment as well, and to cut this area out to do a lip line extraction. And then for phase 2, as you can see, we can also use the auto recognition first, do a manual adjustment, and to slice this part out. There's 2 phases done for this lip line extraction. And you can see at the right side, we have 2 sets of data that you can check at the interface. On the interface, as you can see from the upper left side, you can select different faces with lip line extraction. The new MATISMAL software also improves the scan result for lip line area texture. So here comes our lip line area texture improvement. The new software helps accurately capture the lip line area data and texture, assisting in creating a more realistic and natural smile face after removing the teeth data from facial data. As you can see from the video we listed down below, when we are doing scanning, the new software improved the scan results where the upper lip meets with the upper teeth. So this line is more clear compared to the old version. And if we are doing a lip line extraction, we need a clear line for us to do the extraction. So this also helps with other functions used in our new software. As for the patient information management, the new software allows merging the patient information, searching for similar names and merging patient information for the same patient, and it can facilitate efficient management for the patient data. As you can see from the video down below, if we use this patient list, we can see a merging patient choice, and you can search for similar names of the patient, and the software can help you to merge the data that belongs to the same patient but with different names or different patient information. And all the information will be merged into the main patient you choose. The last updated content for this V120X software is the PC performance auto testing. What does this mean? It means that when you are downloading this new software to your PC for the first time, the software will start a PC performance testing automatically. And if your PC meets the requirement we listed for the software as well as the computer, then there will be no notice. And if your personal computer fails this test, the software will pop up a notice that tells you your PC is not fulfill the requirement we listed for the MATISMAL software or the MATISMAL scanner. Then you can check PC requirements to replace a PC that meets the requirement to use our software as well as the face scanner. And we listed the PC requirements for the face scanner specifically. The operating system should be Windows 10 or later. And for the graphic card, we recommend the NVIDIA GTX 2060 or above. And for the memory, we recommend the 16 GB or above. And as for the CPU, we recommend Intel Core i7 S700 or above.